What is going on, everybody? My name is Nick, and I want to welcome you back for another one of my music video reviews. This time is to a song from Fiestar, which I assume is going to be a summer kind of song. And maybe that's good, maybe that's bad, I don't know, but I do remember their last song was good, but something that I wasn't particularly in love with. So maybe this is going to be the song of 2016 from this group that I love. I don't know, but we're going to find out right now. Okay. We're going with I guess what, Disney princesses or something, I don't know. Okay, I can feel this song a little bit. I can feel this song a little bit. Definitely you know, it's a nice kind of pop song at the moment. I mean, I can't really have any sort of like serious complaints about it. I don't know. Maybe I can though. I don't know. We'll find out. I like okay, so the chorus is really damn good. I absolutely love it. The verse, on the other hand, as far as I can or am concerned, and right now, I'm not feeling the verse at all. Like, I mean, how do you have? I don't know. I really don't like the verses of this song. The choruses are great though. I don't know if that little breakdown kind of bit was like the best fit. It definitely was a very interesting, you know, change. So I don't really have too much complaints about that. Like, it was a bit like weird, but I don't think it was like awkward how it was fit into the song. So I don't know. I think that's something I'll have to listen to more before I actually, you know, can decide whether or not I like it or not.
Alright, well, there you go, that's,
Yeah, I don't know about that song so much. I mean, it's not like it's a bad song, right? But then again, you know, like I'm looking at this song, I'm comparing it to, for me, without a doubt, is the best Fiestar song ever, and that is You're Pitiful. And I don't think that this one quite stacks up to it. Of course, it's a completely different kind of song, so I don't know like what the comparison really is, if you can really. But you know, it's like, obviously, how much do I like this song? And do I like it as much as that song? And the answer is, I don't like this song as much as You're Pitiful. The song definitely isn't bad. It's just isn't like as good as that. You know, if that makes any sense. That's what I'm feeling. So, you know, we'll come back. We'll do my usual, you know, listen and watch some more so we can have a review, and I'll, you know, talk a little bit more about it coming up next. Alright, so let's finish off the video with my final review. And the first thing that I want to say is that, like, when my previous statement, when I'm saying that this doesn't really, as far as like how much I like it, stack up to You're Pitiful, it is definitely true. Like, I don't like this song as much as that, but I think it does have to be noted that the two songs aren't particularly easily compared, because they're completely different in like every single way. And, you know, of course, the way that you would compare this, what you would have to compare this specific song to is their, previous music before that, when they didn't like, completely shift to growing up and, being sexy, the stuff that they had before, the cutes, the brightly colored, the stuff like that. And that definitely, that stuff right there fits with this visual style and the design and all of that. So this is like what the natural progression for Fiestar would have been if they just stuck with their style. Like, you would have had their previous songs, and then they would have kept going, and then they would have done this, and that's cool. What makes this one difficult for me to like kind of wrap my head around and get behind right now is because we're comparing this to the previous two songs, being You're Pitiful and Mirror. And, those two songs I like a lot more than this one. And I think it really kind of has to do with the visual style and the sound, and just that though the concept for those two songs being drastically different from this one and what Fiestar, debuted under. And, I think that comparison and all of that is definitely, something worth noting as far as like their career progression. So if You're Pitiful and Mirror didn't exist, I think that I would like this song a lot more than I actually do. But, of course, we'll never really know that for sure, because they exist, they're released, and those are my two favorite songs from Fiestar. And, that's just, something I think that's worth noting, and kind of talking about and explaining and discussing and putting that whole thought out there. Now, the second and final thing that I really kind of want to talk about is when I said in the first portion, my initial reaction, that the verses were not particularly entertaining. I still maintain that, but they are not like as bad as I said they were. Like, the verses are not like entertaining, but the thing that I like about them is the flow and the feel of the vocals is definitely very, very interesting. You don't really, that syncopated feel, that like broken up kind of feel to the flow of the vocals in the verses isn't something that is, felt so frequently in music or in K-pop in general. So it's really kind of interesting or nice to have something that's a little bit different from that. But that being said, even though I really do like that aspect of the verses, they aren't the most entertaining verses I've ever heard in my life. And, not like that's a good thing or a bad thing, it's just a thing. And overall, what that makes the verses are really good, kind of like a glue to hold the entire song, or to hold the choruses together, which is like, those are the 2 points. Well, that's the point that makes this song for me. Also, the rap verse is pretty darn good too. So, you got like two different elements that the verses hold together really, really well to, basically like, have a good song that's really good for like, I don't know, 50% of the time. And then the verses, which are like okay, but they're not like terribly bad, or just, stuff to hold it all together. And, so you have a pretty decent and good product. So there we go. That's it. I don't know. Not much to say about this one as far as I'm concerned, but I don't know. We'll probably develop different ideas and stuff as I listen to it further. But I want to know what you thought of this song and music video. So let me know down in the comments below, or over on social media on Facebook and Twitter, or Twitter and Facebook, whichever order you want to say them. So that is going to be it for this video. As always, I'm going to thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye. And like that, because this music video, I don't think, with the song, I don't think is particularly, a happy one or anything like that. I think it's definitely much more, sad, and as like the most basic description that I can give for it. And I don't really think that